Okay, now we got a reference kind of where the rotor belongs. Right on it all, yep. So up inside of there we have a location where the wheel should be sitting, kind of. So we already got a spacer down in here that was in the bike. So right now we're all the way this direction. The wheel seems to be turning freely. So that means it's usable in that position because it's not eating the brake rotor right now. If it was dragging right now, you couldn't use this location, so we would have to come over this way further. Now right now we have a big gap on the one side and not much on the other. I can't really see how much of a gap we have, but take the screwdriver and poke it in there. That blade goes in there a little ways, but see, nowhere near as far as this side. So the wheel could come this way 50 thousandths probably without a problem. Okay, so we know where that is. Now we can go over here and figure out where the chain's at. And you already got the chain on here, so it's harder to tell exactly what we need. Because right now the chain has a big bow in it, so I can't tell where the offset wheel side to side is right now. If the chain wasn't there, you can do a sight line down the sprocket to see if it lines up. But when the chain's on it, you lose that luxury. Okay, now this has the stupid axle adjuster things in there. And so you got this axle all the way back right now. Probably, right?
Yeah.
And the chain's a little loose. Chain's a little long. Didn't cut enough. Huh?
There's so many laces on my chain.
Well, obviously there's something wrong there because we are out of adjustment and we got to take up more slack. So the axle's tight, I guess, right now. Where'd that socket go?
There it is.
Motion Pro makes this socket. I brought out the big ratchet.
See, this side spins. You hear me?
Yeah, well, we need to hold it. Here. Why is this nut over here tight? So I'm going to tighten it out all the way up over here. And are they trying to bend the axle or something? Bend the swing arm? Who did that? That guy over there did it? The guy on the camera?
That's why you're hiding behind the camera.
Is that what you're hiding behind the camera? We can't make comments about the installation on this bike?
All installed by the owner.
Is the swing arm getting wider right now?
I was gonna bring my impacts too, I was, but I didn't feel like. Tatro. Excuse me. Do these in any kind of way take any washers
What are you looking at?
in between this or right here?
That's called a spacer.
No, I'm saying, do they take any washers in the between of the bearing and the spacer?
No.
Okay. On either side.
Spacers are spacers. That's what the spacer's for. If you got a spacer and a washer, you just put a thicker spacer in it. You don't want wash in there because they just make things harder. Okay, so right now I'm looking at my axle slot back here and I'm only halfway back on the slot on this side. So now I pull it back and we're still not all the way back on this side.
It's on this side as well too.
But this side here,
It went back.
is it all the way back now?
Yeah,
The
'cause
chain's
it's a-
still too long now.
It's a gap right here.
And the chain's still way too long. So if you go all the way forward with it,
Is the moon straight up on that side?
I don't know, I took it off.
Oh.
So why is this not moving?
Move straight up right here.
Oh, you got that stupid damn thing in there. There.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Where's my shoulder at? Why is this axle not coming out easily? That axle bent. Okay, now we can move it a little bit, but still not enough. So we're still hitting up in here, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you gotta hit the
Why is the axle not coming easily? The axle's not coming out. The axle's not coming out through the bearing.
It's hitting right here on the
Was it shock in the way? Something's sitting on it. Okay, it's up on the shock up under there.
That caliper's on, you just need to push the brake pad.
Okay, now.
This side.
Come out now?
Now you can push it.
Nope. Still not moving. Okay. Okay, this is not working the way it is, so we gotta do something different here. We gotta be able to work on the bike.
Right, guys, just don't twist it the opposite way.
So I want that washer out of there.
Stuck on the axle.
I want to get it loosened up so I can get it out of there. Bring the bike down until the wheel just touches. So the touch will stop. Right there, right there, right there. Okay, so I can still move it, so let me put it there.
Hold on. Wait, go ahead.
See a big piece of crap on here. Okay. You know this is way too narrow. That needs to be a lot longer. Usually you have two spacers. You have one on the inside to get you flush, and then you have one you can pull in and out easily. Because you have to fight it to get out because it's so long. So you have two short ones. That way it's easy to get the wheel out if you're on the side of the road and you're stranded. Stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. This shock is going to be a recurring problem. I still want to get it out of here. Are these under tension right now, airing them or something?
No air.
This has got tension on this side.
That caliper back on. Two bolts to the top. Other one. Yeah, pry that on.
Let him do it.
There's no way of getting it out of our way real quick. So we'll just pull that one off too, I guess. Where'd I do the 3/8? All right, pull that one off. Get this thing out of our way. You gotta be a man. Go for it.
Well, you got this little baby ratchet. How much got done? Ooh, you see
You
that?
have to put goddamn into it. Get going.
Power puff, huh?
Okay, that is out of the way. There's it. Okay, now we can see what's going on. This axle's not bent. Sounds like it's bent. Where's your straight edge at? You got one? Looks like it's straight. Okay, we know this is too damn long. Too short, I mean. So you get no other spacers with the wheel? When you get all these parts? You didn't get another spacer or anything?
Mm-hmm. I just put the ones that I had on the stock on this.
So we need almost a ½ inch there. It's a little bit under a ½ inch. Okay, go ahead and put it in. Side over here. Push it in a little bit. Keep coming. Okay, push. Keep going. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we got some movement. See, that's how much we got to move this wheel. So. That's how much too long you are. How much is that? One link.
114.
So we cut this to 16, it needs to be 14. And after you cut that, then this will come back that far, see? See how far you go? Now if you don't want this axle to go forward when because these stupid things don't work with chains, you put this piece of metal between the axle and the swing arm. See the distance in there? So you need something to fit inside that hole right here.
Do you want to do it?
So you're going to have something real small to go in there.
Do you want to do it?
Do I want to do what? Do I want to work on this bike? No, I don't like working on these late model pieces of crap.
I heard you was good at putting the nut on the frame.
I'm good for playing with nuts, yes. So we need to cut this. So where's your master link tool?
At home.
Ah, good. Yeah, it needs a pretty much a one-time installation. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
So where's the master link actually? Yeah.
Keep going. There you go, right there.
Over there where the clean spot is?
Yes, sir.
That real nasty looking one right there? That's it?
Yeah.
That looks horrible.
Oh, you could do better.
So do we have a master link removing tool?
Yeah, you got one.
I remember it was broken.
Arcade.
Remember somebody broke it for me and they gave me half the parts back? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
The last guy I loaned it to? Remember that guy? Okay, I'm gonna get some tools. We'll be back.
All right.